this is the city of Bath in Somerset in England. Isn't it absolutely glorious? In fact, this is the best preserved 18th century city or town in all of England. But I dare say some of you are wondering, why on earth would you call a place Bath? Well, the city of Bath got its name, predictably enough, because there's actually baths here. And they date back some thousands of years, but I suppose the formal Bath area was actually created by the Romans. You might remember they invaded, or at least took over Britain permanently in AD 43. A bit over 20 years later they arrived here, found this wonderful thermal spring, and this is the actual thermal spring there. You can see it bubbling to the surface, a bit like Rotorua in New Zealand. The Romans built a bathhouse around it, in fact a whole series of bath areas with all complex bits and pieces. Quite amazing it was. Health-giving, warm waters, and of course the Romans were very much into cleanliness. Now, after the Roman Empire collapsed, for something like 1,300 years, all of this was forgotten, it decayed and the whole rest of it, and it was rediscovered in the 1800s, and then they sort of built a lot of these more modern buildings around it. Not that they're modern today, but it then became a major site again for its curative powers and all of the rest of that. It's still being archaeologically preserved, conserved, developed and all the rest of it, but this is one of those wonderful places, and because it was a Roman city, it's beautifully laid out. Remember, the Romans were here for quite a while and they made an enormous impact on not just England, but all of Great Britain. Not only was the heated water here, they actually had sort of sauna rooms. So in other words, they heated air by fires and so on, and had furnaces and stoke holes, and there was a floor. Now that area that's almost at my chest level there was the original floor in this room. Then they had these stacks underneath it, vertical sort of columns, so that the heated air could be moved round under it. So this was sort of a dry heat area, just like a sauna. Remember, this is 2,000 years ago. The actual tourist bits of this, you can go through everywhere, have a good look, very comfortable. They have the little 7 languages, little recorder thing that plays to you. This is a very good place to visit. You really do find out a lot about the Romans and what they did in the later stages. It's very, very well done. Thank you very much, Martin.
Thank you.
Now, this is actually the water, if you like, from the spring here. Oh, you can certainly taste the minerals in it. Now, this is a much stronger concentration of minerals than you get from your standard little mineral water bottle. You'll notice when you look at the fish, they've got various bits of incrustation there. Even the pipes coming out have got it. This is reputedly very, very good for you. Over the years, this has been claimed to cure just about everything from leprosy to ordinary skin conditions or whatever. 50 pence a glass, I should mention. This doesn't come from that rather awful looking pond there. This comes from deep down under the ground. This is pristine mineral water, so it's quite safe to drink. But there you are, the Roman baths at Bath, about an hour and a half's drive west of London.